How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Pokemon Horizons episode review. Today's episode is episode 14, Fly Kaiden. Kaiden is the Japanese name of Wattrel. Before I go any further, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of more Pokemon Horizon videos such as this one. So, I guess the picnic episode wasn't exactly filler, like I kind of felt it was. The recap episodes, like I don't like them when we've only had 13 episodes, right? 12 to 13 episodes, but it was not as filler as you think. Well, as it will be assumed, right? So let's get right into it, because the beginning deals with Dot going crazy because the system is offline. And you got Freed, Murdock, and of course Liko trying to get her to calm down. And Murdock does tell her, hey, don't stress out. And she goes, okay. So she's going to deal with that. And from there, we get a split journey of 3. Freed sees Magnetons in the distance and goes, okay. Flamethrowers them with Charizard and follows one because he like, that's not moving like a wild one. So follows it. Liko and Murdock go off on a shopping adventure where Murdock thanks her for, being friends with Dot, or not being friends, but with the picnic, of suggesting the picnic because Dot really liked it. And he also tells her, please keep being friends with her. And then our other journey is, of course, Roy trying to help out this Wattrel. He's so interested in it. So we'll talk about things in a strange order here. Let's talk about Liko and Murdock first. They do go out on this little shopping excursion getting spices, and the only thing he's missing is a secret spice that he couldn't find. More on that later. They run into they do get ice cream. And the cutest part is just Rockruff and Sprigatito having fun and playing. I adore all the Pokemon interactions still. If matter of fact, it was one of my favorite Pokemon, Noctowl, that pointed to Free going, those are Magnetons. As soon as he got rid of them, the phone lines and everything started to work. So Murdock and Liko run into Roy, who is fascinated with this Wattrel because it just won't fly up with his friends. And we get a tower. We get a Pokemon tower from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. Fuecoco's being Fuecoco and smells honey, goes towards a tree, scaring some Combee, and lo and behold, there was a Vespiquen in there while Roy is trying to observe the Wattrel. They get chased by the Vespiquen, bringing Wattrel into being chased because Wattrel's cool with his wings, but it won't jump over. So they keep running in circles to the point where Roy and Fuecoco jump in the water, and that gets the Vespiquen to go, I'm not messing with that, and leaves. And again, I love the way the Pokemon behave, because Fuecoco doesn't like water, so he quickly climbs on top of Roy's head. And then Roy and Fuecoco, convincing that Wattrel that they're not there to fight, give him a berry, and they're going, so why won't you fly? And we can tell that he has anxiety about heights, which I love. I love that you can show us that and not tell us. The only thing that Roy can figure out is, it has trouble, with jumping. No, it has a problem with heights. And that's his whole thing, is to help him with heights. He finds a little tiny little hill to jump down with a little bedding, and Murdock and Liko come and they see it. They're cheering him on. They're having a good time. It's fun. And it's time to go back, and they're going back. And Freed has followed this Magneton through to an alley. Dead end. I'm like, you didn't think you know you were following? And here comes Behemoth, the weird trench coat alien thing from Gen 5. And remotely, the bad guy has these, I guess, microphones that are just telling the Pokemon what to do. Like, he's telling them, use Zap Cannon. First of all, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. The fact that I know Pokemon names in Japanese and in English. I don't know how, but I just do. Because they were using Zap Cannon on Charizard. He's obviously weak to electricity because he's flying. Behemoth was using, it's not Psychic. I think it was, not Photokinesis. I think it was, the one psychic move that only Kadabra can know. Speaking to people about Pokemon moves, but in this instance, the anime is used to hold him in place while the other one keeps attacking, and it gathers up energy for Meteo Beam. That's Hyper Beam. And at this point, Freed is annoyed. He keeps telling the bad guy, "Show yourself," but fine. Charizard surpassed your limits, and he territorialized Charizard, and Free's Charizard is territorialized darkness. I do have a theory that the bad guy was in the area because we do see Freed from like a room, but I'm going to assume that he's hidden in like underground bunker in that area. But Charizard's territorialized darkness type, which means the psychic move won't hold it in place, and he used Terra Blast, which was dark now because he's dark, and just blasted him away. They also used Dark Pulse. The name for dark types is technically evil type, but we won't get into that. But animation for all that is great. Like the hint of 3D animation within that drawn 2D space of Charizard looked great. Looked fun. Now here's where I start getting ready to deduct points, because Freed doesn't tell the others what happened. He hears about what happened with Wattrel and everything else, and when Oriole's like, so what happened? He's like, nothing. Tell your people, hey, the reason why we were here the first time and the second time was Magnetons. The enemy is close, and they're trying something, so everyone be on alert. You could have done that, Freed, but you didn't. By the way, I'm going to keep calling him Freed. I'm not going to call him Freddy or Freedy, because Pokemon Horizons dub is coming soon. More than likely, this was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, but yep, there it is. It's going to be dubbed. I'm not watching this dubbed. I'm watching this sub. You already know. Regardless of such, we have... Oh, there's a thing that is important that I need to write there. Regardless of this, Roy still is thinking about Wattrel, and he sees Landau, playing with his fishing rod. He goes, ooh. So he comes up with an idea. Morning comes, everyone eats. Now we get to the part of the story where Roy is gonna help Wattrel, and he made a little paper Wattrel to tell him, hey, this is a harness. I'm gonna help you out here, and he does. The fishing line holds up, the rope holds up. He gets them to fly in the air, and when they fly, electricity sparks from their wings, and he gets high, and he joins his friends on top of the tower. At this time, it was with Liko. Liko gets a message about secret spice. I think it's funny that the villain did say after Freed beat up his Pokemon, he teleported his Pokemon back to recall them. I learned all I needed to know. How did he even know? Did he hack the phones? Was he around the whole time and realize that? Was the Bohemian? See, that's the thing. I thought the Bohemian was behind them, but then it showed up with Freed. So if it left, it wouldn't have left for enough time to hear that. Just saying. Just some tiny inconsistencies here. But she goes off. Murdock shows up, and he could see from there that he got it to fly. And so now it's time to leave. It's time to go. Interesting thing to note, Wattrel's eyes are circular. The one that Royce is dealing with is has box eyes. Although when it gets excited, it turns round. Wattrel realizes it wants to be with Roy after celebrating with its other Wattrel brethren that it can finally fly-ish. And Murdock's like, looks like he wants to be friends with you. And he gives him a Pokeball to catch it. Now the winds are kind of going to make him crash. Roy throws the Pokeball, and it looked like it missed it, but I guess it didn't. And he caught it before it fell, so now he has his second official Pokemon. This makes me happy. Roy, make your Pokemon evolve, please. Please. Oh, Liko still doesn't know that Dot is Needle thing. And speaking of Liko, she follows the directions to find the secret spice, goes down a dark alley. The bad guy bumps into her, distracting her from the behemoth. Looks like it hypnotized her. Her pendant fell out of her shirt when she got knocked down too, by the way. Just, come on, son. I usually can suspend my disbelief in certain things. This just made me go, come on, son. And when she comes to, ask her, did you lose anything? No, okay, I'm going to leave because I'm an a-hole. And her memory is now gone. So next episode, we got to spend time to find her, and she got to get her memory back. And I don't know how they're going to figure out that she has gotten her items stolen, right? Just, no words for this. I'm going to gripe in 1 minute. The Pokemon seminar of the day. Actually, before that, Dot tried to do the Pokemon rap, which all she did was just complain about how is this a good way of educating people about Pokemon. It was funny. But our Pokemon of the day, because my personal Pokedex it's being charged. We got this guy. And correction, yeah, Wattrel. This Pokemon's adorable. I need to raise one myself in Pokemon Scarlet. Look how cute this guy is. And just the basic information is it uses wind power to generate electricity, which helps it fly. Very cool. Very, I won't say intuitive, but very cool. I wish one day I'm going to show you the ending screen, because the ending screen of it standing on the cliff with the wind and Captain Pikachu just holding its cap, and you got Quaxel just standing there. It's adorable. It was enjoyable for sure. Is there any part that I forgot? I don't think I'm missing anything. Pokemon interactions were great. The wireless battle. That's funny that I just thought of it. The wireless battle Freed had with the villain, pretty decent. See, I'm hyped about Wattrel and my boy Roy getting another Pokemon. So I'm between a 3.5 and a 4.0. 3.5 because Liko, I know you're trying to do nice thing for Murdock, but you didn't think to go, let me let him know. Hey, Murdock, the secret spice is around. It's at this location. Send. Freed, you didn't think you should tell everybody that the enemy is attacking. It has attacked now twice that you found out. That's such a lapse in judgment. And he's a Pokemon professor. I don't want to hear that he didn't want to make anybody worry. That's such a bad lapse in judgment. So between 3.5 and a 4. What makes it a 4? The Wattrel stuff. That makes it a 4. And seeing Charizard territorialize into Dark type. Love that stuff. By the by, if you have Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet, there is a code to get the Terra type Dark Charizard. It lasts until August 31st. So go and get it, guys. But yeah, that is the review. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Kind of like it when this is definitely an episode that you need to see, right? And when I mean need to see, like, no, rush and see. I don't mean rush to see. I mean, the information I can give you, pretty dang accurate. But in order for you to fully enjoy it, you gotta watch it. I don't do battle play-by-plays anymore in my videos. See that Charizard territorialize battle and enjoy it for what it is. And enjoy it. Watch the moment with Roy and Wattrel. Roy and Fuecoco helping Wattrel. That's adorable. Very harkens back to Ash befriending Pokemon. I hope he actually battles one. Beats one up to catch it. I'm actually interested since they're leaving soon to go into Galar. I wonder what Pokemon he'll get over there, because we haven't seen all of the Galar region Pokemon in the last, what was it, Pokemon Journeys? Just the master battle, right? That whole thing. We didn't see all of their Pokemon, so I'm interested in knowing if Roy would get a Galar version exclusive Pokemon. If he got Galarian Meowth, that would be awesome. I need that now. I need that to happen. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell right there to be notified of more videos just like this one. Matter of fact, pretty soon, you see right there, that's the last video, and that's another video you might be interested in. Please be good, be blessed, wash those hands, be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, don't be a jerk, all right? Make sure you stay safe out there, everybody, all right? And remember, there's someone out there that cares about you. No matter how low you feel or how down the dumps you are, there's someone who would rather talk to you today than to miss you tomorrow. Please reach out to somebody, all right? My social medias are right there in the description below. Feel free to follow me. Just don't be a jerk. And with that, everybody, I'll definitely see you next time. Catch you later.